Welcome to Drinking with the Canuck, and I'm your host, Chuck. So today we have something a little bit different planned for you, and that's because we are going to recreate the legendary, and I mean legendary, Chicken Caesar grilled stuffed burrito from Taco Bell. And after that, we're going to have a couple of Mexican beers or cervezas, in this case, a six-pack of Modelo beer. I really had this brand, but I'm sure many of you have tried it in the past. Now, for some nostalgia, the Chicken Caesar grilled stuffed burrito was a limited time offer many years ago at Taco Bell back when I was in high school.
Taco Bell's Chicken Caesar grilled stuffed burrito. It's overflowing with great Caesar salad taste, packed with tender all-white meat chicken and crisp romaine lettuce. Then topped with tangy Caesar dressing and crunchy red strips, all wrapped to go in a grilled flour tortilla. Our new Chicken Caesar grilled stuffed burrito, so loaded with great Caesar salad taste, you may get...
Guys, hello?
Seized by Caesar.
Oh.
And over the years, I would think about it, hoping it would make a comeback, but it never really did. But luckily for me, I found a top secret, super hidden recipe online. And since then, I've kept it in my personal vault. Until today, in which case, I share the legendary Chicken Caesar grilled stuffed burrito from Taco Bell with each and all of you. So, join me as we take off, have a few beers, and recreate the legendary Taco Bell burrito. Okay, so before we get started, I just want to quickly walk you through all of the ingredients that we're going to need. First off, just generic wraps, tortilla wraps, doesn't really matter. Generic chicken breast from your grocer, doesn't have to be anything too special. We'll need shredded lettuce. Now obviously you can buy lettuce and shred it if you want. I'm too lazy to do that and I don't care, so I buy shredded lettuce because it's easier. One of the more important ingredients that you will need are these strips, because one of the main ingredients is tortilla strips, right? Another option that you can use are the barbecue corn chips from Old Dutch that they sell here in Canada. If you can't find these, you can find these in the salad section. So if you don't know where to look, that's where I've been finding them. You're gonna need Caesar salad dressing. I just got the cheap generic stuff. You're gonna need, well, you don't need this, but since we're having Taco Bell, I think having Taco Bell sauce complements it nicely, but again, you don't actually need it. And then last but not least, we have our taco seasoning to flavor our chicken. So I did want the Taco Bell brand, but they didn't have it, so I went ahead and got the next best thing. So again, not the most complicated setup, just a few ingredients, and I'm gonna make this as simple as I can. I'm not frying anything on the oven, I'm not doing anything complicated. This is all very super easy stuff. I'm not cutting any vegetables up. So anyway, let's go ahead and have a drink before we get started here, because, hey, who wants to, cook without having beer, right? So, all right, so we're just about ready to get going on making our Chicken Caesar grilled stuffed burrito the Taco Bell way. But first, we're going to warm up by having a beer, right? That would be unfair to start cooking without at least having one beer. Oh, it's a hot day. It's pretty refreshing. The first thing I will do is I will marinate that chicken before I dump it in my air fryer. Step number one. But anyway, this is step number one. I'm like, shout out to Steve Wallace, step two. This is now step one. We're going to step above for this channel. Yeah, that was good. So, got a couple bad boys in the bank. It's time that I started cooking. So, let's go ahead and get going. All right, looks like we're finally ready to get going here with step one. Obviously, this is step one, but I mean step one of the cooking. Alrighty then. First thing first. Make sure you got no tinfoil in here. Second thing. Go ahead and cut this bitch out open. Alrighty then. Doesn't really matter. I'm just gonna use the first chicken breast. I'm gonna cut it into sensible little pieces and cut all this fucking nasty shit the fuck out of it. What the hell that is? Longer strips. If you cut it into too small pieces, for those of you that don't have an air fryer, it doesn't work if they're too small. So make them decent sized little chunk strips, you know. That should be fun. That's gravy. All right. Doesn't have to be special. I mean, we're just gonna shove this shit in there. So we're gonna take this bag, put this chicken in here. Curtis, so my brother, who's probably never done this before, this is how you marinate meat. All right, depending on how much you're making, you can use more. This should be good enough for probably at least 2 big-ass burritos, so works for me. What's in there now? Okay, so just continuing on now. Chicken. Take some olive oil. I probably should actually mention this with the original ingredients, but I wasn't really thinking about it. I mean, you don't really need this, but it definitely helps with, you know, the marination part of it. Of course, I'm not an expert on doing this, so who knows, right? Continue. Now, you definitely don't need all this. I would say just a little bit. Throw a bit more on there. Make sure it's all coated on. That's good. I like to talk about seasoning a little bit better, but it's one of those trick. It's fair enough. Come on, you. What the fuck I'm doing? Alright. I'm done playing with my food. I'm gonna put this into the fridge for like 2 minutes and then we're gonna continue on. But obviously, before I do that, oh yeah, baby. So we do clean this shit up, and this step is now complete. All right, drinking with the Canuck. We're having some fun here. So before we get going on the next step, which is throwing the chicken into the air fryer. I mean, we're already halfway done, really. Yeah, let's go ahead and have another beer. I'm not sure I'll drink the whole entire beer, but I'll probably have at least, well, the rest of this guy and then maybe half of this guy, right? So let's go ahead and continue on here. Finish this bad boy off. They'll put us at half the 6-pack, I guess. Go. Let's go ahead and chug here. So, I'm getting pretty hungry. It's, what is it, 2:15 in the afternoon. Haven't eaten shit all day. I don't think I remember. I don't drink today. So let's go ahead and chuck that chicken into the air fryer. Let's go. Okay, so we're moving right along here. Let's go ahead and have another chugski as usual, and then we'll continue on with the cooking of our meal. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this bag that I put into the fridge with the marinated chicken breast, and we are going to simply dunk it on in here. I'm going to throw this in the garbage and then throw this on. No special way to do it. I'll just turn it right on. Simply put it on air fry for however long it is. 400 degrees Fahrenheit at 20 minutes. Simple dimple. So anyway, let's go ahead and finish off this bad boy with you. And then we've one, we did two, three, and four. I actually lied to you guys. I had a seventh here. I bought seven, not six. You know, but this is alright. This is four. So let's go ahead and see how much with four we can do. Oh, yeah. Oh, man, that smells so good. It smells like a Taco Bell up in here. I'm so pumped. Alright. We're just about ready to go. I'll continue on with this next bad boy here. I hope you guys are having an excellent time drinking along with me and enjoying this as much as I am. So here. Now it's coming up really good. Ooh, looking good. I'll plug this guy. And I'm just gonna shred it, I guess you could call it. That feels like a perfect chicken egg nugget there. That's awesome. Motherfucker. Good knife to do this with. Yeah, that's cooked quite well. It's using nicely, man. That shit smells amazing. Now it's starting to smell like the inside of a valve, man. Oh, excuse me. Gassy from the ears. I don't know, whatever. Anything looks like fair enough to me, eh? Sure, whatever, fuck, huh? Alright, let's have another chug and move on to the next part here. Alright, next step. We are going to set the oven. We're going to bake. Put at 450. Alright, good. Now we can start getting the other stuff together here. Okay, cool. We're finally ready for the next step. So what we're going to do Flip one of our tortilla shells. If that package easily opened it. Yeah, even this reseal is crap. Nonetheless, I'll put this aside. Next thing we're going to want to do, boom, iceberg lettuce. Now this really is the base of the wrap, so, you know, put a decent amount in there. Don't be too shy with it. Maybe I'll put even more. Don't make it too big or you won't be able to wrap it. And I get the feeling I probably already made it big, so. Careful. And we're going to import our excellent looking chicken here. And we're just going to lay it in there where it fits, you know. Be chintzy with it. It's your wrap. You want them to be as big as you want. Good enough. Next step. I forgot half the ingredients I was supposed to get out here, so unfortunately, we're going to get our Caesar out of the fridge here. Yeah. I'm going to use that side to side motion there, you know, make sure there's a little bit of Caesar in every little part here. Sure, we're getting us here. We need to do one other thing here. Oh yeah, you know it. Oh, those crazy Mexicans, man, they know what he did. So, how come they don't make shit that fucking opens good anymore? Anyway. Enough taco chips so I could taste a little bit in every fucking week. No. Tasting pretty good there. Now, there are two extra ingredients I didn't mention that you may find beneficial, and I will tell you what they are. Certainly have the option of using both Parmesan and pepper. Now, you don't necessarily need these two ingredients, but they do make it taste better. For the purposes of this today, I'm not going to use it because I want to get the taste of the true Taco Bell without added extra ingredients in there, right? Keep it fresh, keep it the way it's supposed to be. So next thing we're gonna do is I'm gonna drink more of this, and then we have to wrap this up, and we'll get it prepared for the. Okay, so we're almost ready here. I got the wrap ready to go, but the hardest part is trying to wrap it. Now I'm not no Mexican or nothing, as you can tell, but that makes it hard because I don't know what I'm doing. So let's try and do this. I never really do it well, but oh God, I'm already fucking this up. I can tell. There you go. Fucking do it like McDonald's, like a white kid. Here we go. Boom, done. Good enough. Yep. Nope. Fuck. Nope. I'm gonna consider that good enough. That was like the most hack fucking job ever, but once you put it into the oven and it starts to bake, it'll hold its form, so you don't really have to worry about it that much. But you do have to worry about placing it onto the baking sheet, which is the next step here. So yep. There we go. Look at that. Just about ready to go here, guys. Just about ready to go. All right, coming along nicely. I'm gonna put this in the oven. It's not a 450 yet, but I don't really care. It doesn't really matter that much. So, oof. Is that a kick in the face? Is that kicking you in the face? There we go. Now we just flip the little light on. And we wait and we watch until it gets nice and baked. All right, so I just pulled the finished product out of the oven. As you can tell, it is now very well baked. It's very solid, so it's not going to come apart. And yeah, I'm going to now test this and eat this with my Taco Bell hot sauce and sample it with my beer. So yeah, come along for the ride. This is what we're here for. Right, so we're all ready to go, and the only thing I have to do is pour some of this and get eating and test it out with our second last bad boy here. Let me just think it open today. Yeah. Well, anyway, go ahead and have a bite, just without the sauce first. Nice crunch. Oh man. I'm missing that. Just what I was looking for. I nailed it. Oh. Oh. I felt like that. That's a perfect nugget. Again, like I mentioned, if your Caesar sauce isn't that flavorful, you can put Parmesan and black pepper in there to make it taste better, but this one tastes fine. I have it. That's telling right there. Oh my. A little bit of chicken, a little bit of lettuce, a little bit of Caesar, a little bit of taco crunch in each plate. And it's all baked up in the pocket like that. No mess. Wow. Damn. Really, it's not bad. I'm just going to full. I almost think that's what's up. Alright, so we did it, guys. We made the legendary chicken Caesar grilled stuffed burrito from Taco Bell. We sat around and we ate. We had chugged the whole 6-pack of beers. Here's the 7th beer, the last one. Along with our Taco Bell hot sauce bottle, just because we want to have that attitude and the nostalgia. So I'm going to drink this last one, and you guys are going to join me, and then we're going to end out the video. And just give me a sec to reset my camera, and I'll see you in a sec. Alright, so I had a few, and I'll show you the clips where I was munching out, but this is our last beer, and this is what we came here for, because we are drinking with the Canuck. So what we need to do, we need to drink. This is going to be our final beer. Now we have to get some mates. Unfortunately, I'll see you guys next time, and you can drink it for another, but hey, let's go, right? Yeah. I was fiending for another one. I was thinking, should I go buy another one? Oh wait, I got 7. I love that. I love when I do that. Oh, no. Be making more videos on the skateboarding adventures, going to the local bars, so you guys can join me for that. That'll be coming up soon as well. But for now, come on, join me, hey? Have a chug ski with your bro.